you all got from the performance from Andre Pallante?
Man, Andre was good, really good. It's a good lineup across the way, 1 through 9. They do a really nice job. So for him to be able to navigate that lineup for 7 innings, kept them on the ground quite a bit, got some swing and miss, the curveball and the slider, played really well underneath the zone. But those were uncomfortable at bats. Didn't matter who was in the box, so that was really good to see. Kept his poise all the way through, but to be able to go back out for the 7th and give us that one and be fairly efficient getting there was awesome.
There was a moment where Pages was looking at his glove, flapping his glove like he'd never had one of those in his hand. How wacky was having to do that?
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. We were trying to figure out what was our best move there in order to keep Pallante focused on just pitching and not having to have him stand in the box and take 2 at-bats. Pages said he'd played there before in a previous life, and we went with it. Yeah. But, no, I mean, he made his 2 plays, gave us a chance to get Pozo there in the 9th. Thankfully, he swung the bat well, came through with a knock and an RBI there. And once we got the lead, we were able to lose the DH and put our regular defense out there, so it worked out.
What's the situation with Mason?
Yeah, I'm going to find out a little more as soon as we break here. Theo probably in the office right now waiting for me, so I'll have a much better understanding as to what we're looking at, but it was back spasms is all I know at the moment. Yeah.
Do you know the cause of it or just the grip?
No, that play on Turner, that's where it grabbed him, and it got him pretty good, so I'll have a better understanding of what we're looking at, if it's just a couple days or more than that.
Does it mean to kind of get through that? I mean, this is kind of the scenario we talked about in the spring. The bench choice you all made left you kind of, put you in a tough spot.
Yeah.
Shortstop.
Yes and no. Put us in a tough spot because your DH, which is your extra shortstop,
Right.
was in the DH today. Other than that, you would have been able to navigate that just fine, which we.
Right.
Yeah. So if he's not in the DH, then much easier to navigate, but we still figured out a way through it, which was good.
Have you made it the quality of bats you've seen from Pozo so far?
He takes a really good at bat. I mean, he's hit everywhere he's been, and he does a nice job behind the plate. So when you look at him as protection and starting in AAA and be able to come up with his injury, he's done a nice job for us. Yeah.
As you go through a bullpen in which many roles are undefined, like we talked about
Sure.
this afternoon, what's the significance of having Phil Maton in to just lock down as the setup man guy?
Yeah, we knew we needed that, and we went and got it, and he's fit in really well because, I mean, his heartbeat is here all the time regardless of situation, and other guys learn from that. So having an experienced guy that's been in the league, understands the ups and downs of 162 and able to speak to that to some of the young guys in that pen is extremely important. Kit did a nice job of that last year, and we feel like we keep finding the right guy based on what the need is, and up to this point he's been really good for us. But yeah, he's done a nice job righty lefty, doesn't matter. In leverage he's been good, so being able to bridge to Hells has been effective. Yeah.
You mentioned the slider and the curveball. What was it about Pallante's fastball that allowed him to use it as much and have success against them?
Yeah, I think he used maybe 9 sinkers, and then the rest were his regular fastball with cut, 4-seam, and he did a nice job of mixing the other stuff enough to keep guys off balance and got some swing and miss on the fastball. Used it up top as well for swing and miss, so he was very effective today. Yeah.
You don't have a diagnosis on when yet.
No.
23-year-old guy with a back that's flared up 2 years in a row. How much concern is there?
We'll see what we have here in a minute, but yeah, happens. I hear you.